Our first objective once arriving to Maine was to take a trip down memory lane and drive through the areas that we grew as a couple and had memories with our family with. We drove through Old Orchard, drove by the high school where most of my family graduated, and saw the seal that my cousin had painted while he was in high school. When we wanted to stop and get some coffee, we stopped and grabbed some Holy Donuts since they're so me friendly, since I have a dairy allergy and they had a lot of vegan options. Hey guys, so we are in Portland for the day until Malaika's graduation. We wanted to talk about Holy Donut. It's our favorite place to stop in Portland. It's allergen friendly, especially since I have a major dairy allergy. They have vegan options. They even had my oat milk for my coffee, and in general it's just one of the best donut places in Maine.
Yep, they have a ton of, again, vegan and gluten-free options, and it's a potato-based donut, which doesn't really sound appealing until you have your first one. They're super light, fluffy, and I usually, when I have events in the area, actually will go by and pick up a couple of dozen to bribe my crews to get them to work just a little bit faster. It always seems to work because they always use natural local ingredients, and you can really tell in the flavor.
The next stop for us was the East End Beach. We used to spend a lot of time here when Maddie was a puppy working on her off-leash training. It's a favorite with us because it has a rock wall on one side near the running trail. It pinches off at the far end and has water on the other side, which makes it great for our dog who is fearful of anything that is wet. The other reason for coming down here is to show off the natural beauty that is Portland. I spent about 10 years here while I was in college and starting my business shortly afterwards. And Christi grew up just down the road, and after she graduated college, came and worked for the Portland school system with her mother. It's a great spot, and if anyone is looking for a destination, Portland certainly has anything you might be looking for. Next up, we got together with Christi's bridesman Alex and sister Carrie at 50 Local for dinner.
You see, what we're actually trying to do here is we're trying to get a feel for how people spend their day at work. So if you would you walk us through a typical day for you?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I generally come in at least 15 minutes late. I use the side door. That way Lumberg can't see me. And after that, I just sort of space out for about an hour.
Scholarship, the Ron Gagnon Scholarship, and the Agnes V. Murphy Memorial Scholarship. Malaika Faye Jouet. Malaika will be attending the University of Maine at Orono, majoring in medical laboratory sciences. Graduates, could you please take your tassels from the right side and move them over to the left side, signifying that you are now graduates.
Wow. Was it a dog or was it?
Once all the festivities were completed, we packed up the dogs and all of our stuff into the car and made the trek back to New Jersey. We made a quick pit stop to see my grandmother in New Hampshire and then hit the road.
Once we got back to New Jersey, we did discover that at some point between visiting Graham and arriving home, our trailer lights had become disconnected, which means there's a rewiring project for the trailer in my future.
Once we unloaded all of the stuff and got back in the house, I was greeted by a very excited Jerry to see me. Not necessarily anyone else, but he was very excited to see me. So I quickly fed him to make him stop meowing at me, and then we spent a lot of time cuddling.
Don't forget to tune in next week when we return to our bus build, and remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you very much.